hope you're all doing very well. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my minimalist space tour. I know you've asked for this for a long time, and I'm doing it now because I will be minimizing to a smaller room. So before I leave here, I wanted to celebrate it by taking one last look at it with all of you and to go back on the memories that we shared together here. Welcome to my room. Here's an overview. So I purposely had these lights here as a nice entrance, and to separate the hallway from the rest of the place, I put in these rods and bought this curtain from the thrift store. I really love it. I'm definitely gonna keep Snakey, our snake plant, which I've had since I moved here. We've got Orchid, which bloomed way before my birthday, almost 2 months ago. She's still kicking. My sister loves getting stuffed animals for me, so we've got Layla, the llama, and Harry, to remember the friendly horses we met in Iceland. And you remember Poo Poo. This Vanity is not new to any of you. I've had this for so many years. We got it on Craigslist for about, it was $100. And she's quite beautiful. Even though I'm moving, I'll definitely keep her because I do everything here. I pay my bills here. I eat breakfast here. Do my makeup, obviously. So you've got just the brushes that I need. A powder brush, a blush brush, bronzer brush, and eyeshadow brush to put in powders at specific areas like around my eyes and things. I've read a lot of good things about SK, so I thought I'd try it. But I'm really in love with their RNA creams. I ran out, so I got a couple samples here. And if you want to try SK, the RNA concentrate serums are the best. I've also got some Tatcha here, a face massager, which will, it has ultrasonic technology, so your product will be delivered further down the dermis. and oils, sprays, and skincare from Tatcha. I worked so hard to just use up all my stuff and thrown away things that I've had for like 2 years or something. I'm trying to be as light as possible. Usually I just prefer not to go with any makeup, but if I do want to wear, I just kept it to my basics. Like, here's some color correctors if I need to, a couple lipsticks, I love lipsticks, 3 sample mascaras, and a brow tamer and a concealer. Just got some clips and tweezers, sharpeners, my one eyeshadow brush, and my one eyebrow brush. This is blush, eyeshadows, 2 foundations. This fits my skin tone perfectly, and it's in Fairlight from Smashbox. I've got one bronzer palette, and one YSL blush, which I think is more of a summer color. Yeah. This has really simplified my routine, which I think is important, especially since life just keeps getting busier and busier. I need as much time for creativity and for my sanity as possible. What do we have here? Oh yeah. So here are all my essential oils and body oils. You guys have seen this in my videos. I've given away like 90% of my jewelry, and I still have some. I think I could still give away some more. Now that I've concentrated and seen what I really liked, I know what I can let go of, but so far these are my favorites. A lot of sentimental value out of them, but I also just love the aesthetics of them. I'm very simple when it comes to jewelry. And this is from a viewer from the Netherlands. Thank you so much. It's so beautiful. And it's got a green rock in here that's causing the jingles. And here's the jewelry box. I only have 1 bracelet per pillow now. Here's my mom when she was in her 20s. And a couple of my favorite jewelries that I thought I would get myself. It's so pretty. So everything's pretty simple. I think the main jewelry that stands out is my ring. It's hand wrapped. And I've got these Guerlain meteorites. This one's open, but it's actually got saran wrap on it. I love looking at it and love doing this, hearing the sounds. So I just have saran wrap there. Yeah. After this video, I'm probably going to sell this jewelry box just because I will have less space, so. You guys notice the difference from when I started? On my bed, I've got some books and affirmation cards. This was signed to me by Miranda. See? Now, I've read it so many times now that I think I'm ready to give this away. Such a beautiful book, especially for young girls and ladies in their 20s, 30s, up until the very old age, because there's never a bad time for self-improvement, you know? And some beautiful cards. I kept the ones that I thought resonated with me the most. I must be selfish enough to align with well-being. I can follow the trails of good thought feelings. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. It's just really nice. It's just good thoughts to think in the morning, and it's definitely better than looking at your phone, which, by the way, I've had to really consolidate my apps and see which ones really add value to my life, what makes me feel good. This are my linens. I love this so much. I got it from Etsy. It was handmade, from my pillows to this beautiful duvet. And it was just everything I dreamed of. She's really amazing. I'll most likely post a link of her down below if you guys want to know. And my bed. Oh, by the way, ever since I put these wooden slats on my bed, it looks comfy now, but it's actually very firm. I have had the best sleep ever. So, this is definitely going to go on sale. The bed, not my linens. Why am I getting rid of everything, you may ask? Well, one reason that I can talk about is I want to be more mobile. I don't want to have to feel like I have to come home to this, like something's waiting for me. Like I feel like I need to be, or not need to be, but I want to be more adventurous in the world. And by selling bigger items, like some furniture, I can live in a smaller space. Living or taking up the smallest space is, I think, is one of the most responsible things we can do. I feel like even this space, however much I love and appreciate it, is too big for just me. Just for one person. So, if I can take up less, not only will I save money, but I'll have less things that take up my creative energy. If that makes sense. And it's such a work in progress because it still looks like a lot to me, but it's everything I love and use. And if it's something I think someone else can find value in, even if I still use it, if I see that someone would appreciate it more than me, lately I've just let it go. Just let it go. And I've seen it make people so happy. I've given so much away, and it's nice to know that others can appreciate it too. There's no need for me to have all of this just for me. When someone can like it too. Actually, because I've decluttered and created space in my mind, I've touched on one of my more mental blocks. I told you I would make new jewelry for a year. And look what I have. I finally made some. Yeah. It's beautiful. I have one crystal here and a couple on my windowsill, amethyst and rose quartz. A wallet like this, by the way, is I think everyone should have. This is RFID protected, so people can't scam you and scan your personal information and steal all your identity and all your hard work. So RFID wallet, look it up. Yeah, I love this picture. Look at that. This is quote, "I release all resistance to expressing my creativity fully." I'll put that back later. And my laptop and my phone. One of my more treasured pieces is this heart lighting that I made. Well, I didn't make it, but I just made it into a heart. And it can be quite beautiful. Got some quotes here. Education is the ability to meet life situations. You will travel to many places. Yeah. And I love the ones on top. My career is one of creating a joyful life experience. And I think that mindset is really needed because we spend a lot of time in a career when shouldn't our full-time career be of self-discovery, of finding more about ourselves and finding more things to love about humanity and life? So I think putting things in priority is becoming very, very important to me. What really matters. So yeah, I have my blanket wall, which covers my green screen. But yeah. One of my greatest accomplishments, I think, is definitely my wardrobe. I've downsized so much, like, just what haven't I worn in years? What are these sentimental items that I wear that don't fit or I may never wear? And whenever I post it on Craigslist, just seeing how happy somebody else is to say, oh, I need these clothes. My daughter needs these clothes. I just happily gave it away. It's downsized to what I wear frequently, and I noticed, gosh, I still have a lot of clothes. So, it'll be a work in progress, but here's what I've got so far. I've got my bug out bag, some items that I'm going to scan so that I don't need to hold on to them anymore. I've got house clothes, a few tank tops, a few sweaters, tights, I love tights, shorts, and my sentimentals are unmentionable. I used to have a bigger bin for what I could fit in here, so yeah. Here I got some weights, even though I have a gym membership, which I might cancel since I'll be moving. Resistance bands, water bottle for when I hike. This is really handy. And yeah, got my camera bag with my T3i and the stock lens and an additional lens. I'm probably gonna sell that. I've got some dresses, which I'm excited to wear in the summer. My favorite shirts. My striped dress. I love these 2 t-shirt dresses I got. It just makes life so much easier. My chambray. This is a really cute Target dress. Look at the back, it's got that hole. My old merino wool, which is the best fabric in the world. Linen is cool, of course. My Lululemon workout jacket, which I got from eBay. My work jacket, which makes me look like a giant teddy bear. It's so warm. My jackets and my spring trench coat jacket. I've got 4 pairs of pants. Yeah. Here I've got something a little ridiculous, but my beloved Lady Day coats from J. Crew. I've got them all altered so that they will be, I think, above the knee length for me. But I've got this color, I've got this color, I've got this bone color, and this one. But this is the same as this, so I'm actually selling this. I'm probably gonna sell 2 more, because I don't need 3. But I love them for some time. It's just time to let it go. Couple vests, couple dresses you've seen me wear. I'm going to make a role play with this beautiful dress. And now, let's talk sentimentals. My sentimental items used to fit in this box. When I downsized, I was able to fit it in this box. When I downsized some more, I was able to fit it in this box. And finally, these are all the photos that I'm going to eventually scan, and maybe I won't have to have a box anymore. So yeah. So you begin to notice that maybe you have, or I have, more than you could possibly need, and I know I don't need all this. And that's why I'm going to downsize. Every time I've let something go, I've felt so much lighter. And it's such an emotional process. I know that. And I'm still trying to figure out what it is I actually feel. But one thing I can just say is I feel free. I feel light. I feel like I can come home to myself. Especially if you've taken on so much responsibilities. What's really important? Maybe you don't need all those things. Maybe you don't need all those things. What's the point of storing things for yourself when there's someone that could appreciate it at the moment, instead of you who might want to play with it sometime becomes a year or two. A ball wants to be kicked. A birdie wants to be hit with a badminton racket. I'm not really good at these philosophy sayings, but yeah. And let me just close my bathroom, because yeah, but I do have my towel, my body brush, and my bathrobe. So here we've got my filming light, some 3 tripods, another bug out bag, and my chiropractic pillow, which feels amazing. But now that I've slept on those wooden slats, which have felt like I slept on the floor, I feel like it's fixed my back. So that's really a reason why I'm getting rid of a bed, because, well, I don't need one. I also have 3 of my loved bags. I'm probably going to sell one just because it's heavy for me. But I really love those 2. And they're just made of beautiful quality. They're very lightweight. And I look for lightweight when it comes to bags. So I'm going to keep those in my teapot that I made. And I can't seem to let go of these because they're from my mom. People that are most important to me. And a beautiful frame showing beautiful bride with her bridesmaids. And I'm gonna be a bridesmaids again, so exciting! I've got my Sam Edelman shoes. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Now, I'm going to lay down the camera and talk to you for a little bit. So I've got little Sunny next to me here. So if you hear any licking sounds or shaking your body sounds, that's him. He's just so comfy. So, I'm on this floor. One, I do like being on the floor, but because this is kind of where it all started. It happened to be when I was wrapping Christmas gifts, and I had so many things on the floor, so many items, and I thought to myself, do people really need all these things? You know? And it just so happened because I was actually watching some documentaries on YouTube, and I thought, oh, I've been wanting to watch this minimalism documentary. Sorry, I had to move over this way because the lighting was getting really bad in that area. But yeah, so I found a really great documentary, and it's called Minimalism, and it's just a story about stuff and what you keep around that really brings value and what just kind of holds you back. And it's just the realization, you know, that you don't need a lot of stuff. It's a lot more deeper than that I'm willing to get into right now. But it really resonated with me, especially if you're the type of person that love to do a lot of things, want to get a lot of things done. Well, I've taken on a lot more than I could handle. So I had to ask myself, what are these projects that I said I would do, but I'm probably never going to get around to? You know, what's really more important? I'm a type of person that loves to spend time with my family and people I love. And I feel like I do a good job of that, but at the same time, not as much as I would like to. I think people in your life are really important, and nothing here lasts forever, and so I want to spend even more time with things that really are important. Like friends and your family and people that support you and your creative pursuits, things that want to make you feel alive, creation, contribution. And I feel like, how can I do that when I have so many things I need to give attention to, and things to clean, to care for, to use. You know, my attention span was just everywhere, really. And I know I had good intentions. I know I wanted to do the most that I can for everyone. But with this journey, it really reminded me to hone down and just do what's important and do only what you can. And a part of it was letting go of a lot of these things, to-do lists, in the form of things that I thought, well, if I'm never going to do it, I'm never going to have a chance to wear it or use it, maybe someone else can. And the giving away process was very lengthy. I gave away things every day, and I still found more things to give away and more things that I've kind of made sort of friends with these anonymous people who, instead of posting on, like, say, Craigslist, you know, free, I would email certain people that have gotten stuff from me before that seemed really nice, and they were like, hey, did you want more of this or that? And, you know, they took it. I read all the books I needed to read, so I gave those away. I've used the most of everything I wanted to use, and after I used it to its full potential, I gave it away. One thing at a time. So yeah. So anyway, I'm going to be selling everything, moving out of here, renting a smaller place, and following my passions, following what's important to me, following what makes me happy. And I hope that in that journey that I will take you on, you too will also reflect on your life and also have some inspiration and personal growths. And yeah, thank you for everyone too, for all of you who've been with me through all my journeys and my growths. I've talked so much, actually not even that much, about things that I've gone through, because I know ASMR channel, but I feel like we as the creators should have a chance to share what we're going through, because no one here is perfect, you know. We share things that help you, but we're also people, and when we're down, bring us up, because when we're up, we love to bring you up as well. So I hope that this community can be more understanding than it already is. And yeah, I look forward to growing with you all. Life is a journey. It's a good one. And this is part of me freeing myself to have greater, simpler experience, because important things really are just simple. You need love, food, place to live. And you know, when I lived in a suitcase, life was great. It was so simple, and when I came back here, I had so many choices, you know, and sometimes choices do that to you. You feel like you don't want to do anything because of all these choices. So by minimizing all my choices, I can focus on the important stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be going back to this video when I miss all my furniture. And thank you for letting me share it with you. So I'm going to go now. Have yourselves a pleasant evening, day, night, whenever you decide to watch this. And I will talk to you very soon. So cheers to greatness for all of us. Hug. Love you guys. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.